I don't really see how we can skip that. Well, as I said, we could move down, but here we also want to make it as simple as possible. That's the most steps where that happens there. And I think we nailed that, otherwise it wouldn't be one step away. So with each movement of a countdown, let's bump 2, bump minus 2. We need to make copy 2, that's necessary for bump to work. With each bump minus, we go take what number from copy from 0, add it to 1, and the results paste. We need to do that. Explained it earlier, but it's weird because in first step you do have those two numbers. I'm thinking, I'm trying to think and then I keep quiet, which is annoying. But I'm thinking, it's not working, but I'm thinking about switching 1 and 2 and playing with that, but not 1 and 2, switching the 0 and 1. Like, can I save somehow? Like, can I somehow pull out that we don't do these? One of those, but I don't think I can. That's a hard one. The break would make most sense here. Just to, because I have too much shit from the same exact things in my brain overlapping, and that's why the breaks are good. Yeah, that's that. Still, this pulls me in. I don't know how I can solve this. Like, that's talking if the first number is 0. We still need to inbox the second one. Because of this copy from 1, it's making a problem. And that's happening only in this situation. Which is 3 times during this. Can we move that somewhere else? Copy from. I'm still thinking that maybe there is solution to this, but I think it's just gonna add stuff. How can I clear one? Can I move this? Not really. The thing is, we have that number already in our hands here. But at that point, this is not 0. And that's only place where we check if it's 0. Because when we are here, we are not checking that number. So that's only place for regulars that we check if it's 0 on a counter. We could play with the logic if the countdown is negative, though. But that is a problem. Okay, let's think about that logic. Let's think about logic if we play this jump here if it's negative. No, we can't. We can't because there is no end to that. There is no outboxing result because if it's negative, we still need to outbox something. We are not outboxing every step. We are outboxing just a last solution. So I don't think that makes sense. I think this is as perfect as it gets. I mean, maybe there. I'm not saying how I find out best solution ever. I'm just saying that I don't know. I can't figure out the better one. It also would be good if I got a fresh brain to look at this. Somebody else. That's so great. Let's play it once more. Maybe I can notice something, because I don't know what else. Okay. I'm not noticing anything there. Okay, here is where we could get interesting results. Get 0, you check if it's 0, you output it, that's it. I don't think you can get... Like, sure, we can cut on those, but... I'm missing something simple, but... Here there is a step, but if I would check this step, I would need to make so many more steps to check this step. Because yes, here we can save one step, because 2 and 3. Doesn't matter if it's small, big numbers. They are very specific to this, which is interesting. Just the last one is opposite. You just see the last one quickly. Yeah, look how much there is. But it's also, again, one step difference. So I think if we went opposite, it would make it worse. Maybe it would. Maybe that's solution. Maybe I should try that to make the first number countdown. Should we write that? I think based on what it is. Oh, I take it back. Let's play this one and see how it's gonna turn out. It's gonna be more steps because technically we should have one more. Oh my god, we should have million steps more. 2 and 8. Let's see here. Actually, this is interesting. I didn't know they're gonna. So if this is same, it's same. They use huge sample. They use huge sample. I'm so lost. I mean, we could start the other one and then do it back at some point. But I don't know, is that a good solution? Yeah, I think this needs to be at bottom. There is no way I can fit those two numbers around this outbox. Damn, if it wasn't so close. Let's try to make it opposite. It's basically same, I just need to write it totally opposite. For the first number to be countdown. So we inbox first. Wait, give me a sec. If we do that. Is that gonna add a lot more steps? Because it does make sense for second one to be countdown, right? Because if I start countdown here, I don't have what to do because we don't have other numbers. That doesn't make sense. It does make sense for second number to be countdown. Because if I do all this and the first number is countdown, I will have to copy from. Oh, I'll just need. No. I'm talking rubbish. Let's try that. So we do that. Box it to 2. To that. Then we inbox second number. We copy it twice. 1, 2. We're doing same exact thing right now. I'll figuring out later. Maybe I can notice here something different, right? Okay, and then we do bump minus on 0. And every time we do that, we copy, take 1 and add it to 2 and copy results to 2. So that part is repeated, right? We can go back and check that jump is good. Yes. Also, this is good. I mean, because we're gonna get through explanation again, and sometimes that can help. Okay. So when the bump is the 0, we go here, take results from 2, outbox it, and then start over. But first time we need to jump it. Okay. If the first number is 0, we go down. We outbox the result, inbox the second number, and then start over. If... Oh my god, this might be solution. Hey, Johnny Spade! Sorry, I was so focused. I was going, what's this game about? Okay, so this game, Human Resource Machine, is... it's a logical game. It looks extremely like Little Inferno, right? Graphic-wise. I don't know if it's the same devs. I have no clue about that. But this game is about logics and mathematics. Somewhat. Right? So you go through a lot of steps. Like, we are a bit late, right? We are like 20-ish processes past the beginning. But you get like... You get the numbers... Random orders, positive, negatives, zeros, right? In this case, we don't have negatives. And you get the task. And this is the functions that this dude does. And you need to do from simple. Take each number and place it there. Take first number, add it to the second number and place it there. Check which number is bigger. The bigger number goes there. Like there is bunch of tasks that you do by math, right? Ads and subscription. You know what? So it's very heavily on math, right? So right now I'm in a task of also each job, each task has 2 challenges. One, default, you are fine to just make it, right? It's fine just to do the task and you don't have to, it doesn't matter anything else. You did what they want. The first task is in how many functions in total, 19 in my case, you used, well, you wrote, I guess, exist. And second one is how many steps or how many functions in total, when he does everything, average, it's counted as average, he needs to do to finish the task, right? And now we are trying to fight a second one. So in this case, we are doing multiplying, our first multiply. We just started with multiplication. So we need to multiply the number and add the multiply, but we don't have multiplication as option. We need to do it with adding, right? So I did the first one very simple and I made it in 15, what was the job. Then second try was trying to get as least as possible average steps for amount that's here. And I'm 1 off. So how I did it, because it's multiplication, 4 and 3, right? Technically you need to get to 12, but how you do it, 4, you need to add this number 4 times, or this number 3 times, right? To itself. So in the first one, because you can't do with bump 1, bump bump plus, bump minus, you can do countdowns. We did that previously. They kind of nicely put you where you need to go. We use that as one number as a countdown to how many times we add the second one. But now I'm trying opposite, and I see right now I'm adding if the 0 is, because if it's any number is 0, you don't need to do multiplication. It's going to end up with 0, right? If any of the number is 0. So this is actually what solution is. If the second number is 0, just do this. We don't do 2. We only have 1. I don't know, is this going to be solution? There might be mistakes. If you have any questions, we are quite far in. So I hope first that it's going to work. Let's speed it up, because you need to watch everything in times. I made a mistake. So what we did as a mistake is probably something similar we did it previously. We didn't add a second 0. If the first number is 0, outbox it, we did that. If the second number is 0, oh, we didn't outbox it, my bad. It's there. Let's try it again. It's actually quite hard game. I have a feeling we made a solution here. It's worse, but average. So that's fine, we know that's 19. Here it is. Nope, it's a lot worse. Okay. So this one is a lot worse. I mean, not that much, but... And I can't really figure it out. So why is this one gives it? It's a good learning thing that we did this one. But why is so much higher? We do this if we have exactly the same numbers, so it's exactly same. Are they saying that average has more first numbers smaller than the other ones? That shouldn't be happening. It looks same. This is only difference. That shouldn't, because that's not repeating ever. That shouldn't affect it. Which one we copy, one copy two. It's exactly same. 3 copy 2s before. We have if zeros, but that's it. This is harsh. It's harsh to figure out why this one is more steps. It's gonna be great info to have once we figure it out. But I'm confused to why. We do make more steps because you do want to check which one is bigger, which one is smaller. We can make that. But I don't think that's solution to this. Maybe it is. Maybe that's solution. Maybe solution is to actually figure it out. Which of these two numbers are bigger and smaller. Let's go back a little bit to this one. Yeah, this one is very simple, but in this one we don't check the first one for 0. If it's 0, you still do multiplication. It's crazy amount of steps because you're multiplying the 0. We're just checking you. Why are you there and not there? I think this makes also sense. Why would you... It would not make much of a difference, but this should be here. There is no reason to copy it to 2 if it's a 0. But that's not gonna do the steps problem. So why? Why is this one so much harder? So many more steps. Only thing that tells first thoughts are average. Shouldn't be a case. To be honest, technically this should be less because of this. So why it's more? Why is this one more? We have 2 steps here. In other solution we have 1. This one really shouldn't be more. I'm absolutely lost on this one. I don't know, Johnny Spade. Can you... Do you... I know it's like if you didn't play the game, it's going to be extremely complex at this moment. If you've been there last stream, you would understand it much better too. If you went through all the steps I did in order. I tried to explain it as best I could quickly. It's gonna get worse with each task. We have a bunch more, but it's gonna get worse. And why are you so much more? You really shouldn't be. I'll try to pull something. Yeah, this. Let's play it and see. Maybe I should make... maybe it is a task for me to make... check which one is... It doesn't make much sense, but... Yeah, look how much more this is. How the hell are you 9? Well, 8 technically. 8 steps. What would be 8 steps? What would make 8 steps difference? That's